We showed you last night very clearly the people of real influence in and around the White House who want to fundamentally transform this country into something revolutionary, almost Venezuelan in nature, completely different than what our founders intended. They want to turn us into a country that focuses more on spreading the wealth than actually creating it. A place where success is punished, mediocrity is encouraged, everybody will get a trophy, and personal freedoms are relinquished in favor of a nanny state that just knows better than you do. I can't help but think that we are at a crossroads.
Dad, what's wrong with the telly?
Allow me first to apologize for this interruption. I do, like many of you, appreciate the comforts of the everyday routine. The security of the familiar, the tranquility of repetition. I enjoy them as much as anyone. But in the rush of your day-to-day activities, I believe that some of you might be forgetting what being a free American is all about, and the blood that was spilled in the founding of this country. So I thought we could take some time out of our daily lives to sit down and have a little chat. There are, of course, those who do not want us to speak. I suspect even now orders are being shouted into telephones and men with guns will soon be on their way. Why? Because while the truncheon may be used in lieu of conversation, words will always retain their power. Words offer means to the meaning, and for those who will listen, the enunciation of truth. And the truth is, there is something terribly wrong with this country, isn't there? Cruelty and injustice, intolerance and oppression. And where once you had the freedom to object, to think and speak as you saw fit, you now have censors and free speech zones, coercing your conformity and soliciting your submission. How did this happen? Who's to blame? Well, certainly there are those who are more responsible than others, and they will be held accountable. But again, if the truth be told, if you're looking for the guilty, you need only look into a mirror. I know why you did it. I know you were afraid. Who wouldn't be? War, terror, disease. There were a myriad of problems which conspired to corrupt your reason and rob you of your common sense. Fear got the best of you, and in your panic, you turned to a larger, more invasive government to protect you. They promise you order, they promise you peace, and all they demand in return is your silent, obedient consent. The American patriots seeked into that silence. 234 years ago, patriots fought and spilled their blood on this very soil, fighting against the very thing that you have been fooled into embracing today. They wanted to have a country with minimal government intrusion and maximum individual freedom. So if you've seen nothing, if the crimes of this government remain unknown to you, then I would suggest that you close your eyes and go back to sleep. But if you see what I see, if you feel as I feel, and if you would seek as I seek, then I ask you to stand beside me and join the resistance. Make your voice heard. Stand up against corruption. Prepare to defend yourselves, and let them never forget that the American spirit will never be trampled on.